Today is my birthday. I woke up early, but there was no excitement. The house was quiet. No decorations, no balloons, no smell of cake in the air. I sat up on my bed and looked around. The same empty walls, the same silent room. I remembered how my birthdays used to be. My mother would wake me up with a kiss on my forehead. My father would carry me in his arms and spin me around. My little sister would jump on my bed, clapping her hands. "Happy birthday," they would all shout together. But today, there was no one to wake me up, no one to hug me, no one to smile at me. I walked to the kitchen. The table was empty, no breakfast waiting for me. My mother always made my favorite pancakes on my birthday. She would place them on a plate with a little heart drawn with syrup. My father would light a candle, even in the morning, just to make me feel special. But today there was no pancake, no candle, no laughter. I poured myself a glass of water and sat at the table. My hands felt cold, my chest felt heavy. I tried not to cry. I picked up my phone, no messages, no calls. I checked again. Maybe the network was slow. Maybe someone was just late in wishing me, but the screen remained empty. No one remembered. I got up and walked to the living room. The old clock ticked loudly. Each second felt longer than the last. I looked at the small cabinet in the corner. Inside, there was a photo frame. I picked it up carefully. It was a picture of my family. My mother, my father, my little sister, and me. We were all smiling. It was taken on my last birthday with them. I was cutting a cake. My mother's hand was on my shoulder. My father was laughing. My sister was trying to steal a piece of cake before I could blow out the candles. It was the happiest day of my life. That was before the accident. I closed my eyes, trying to push away the memories, but they came rushing back. The phone called, the sirens, the hospital, the doctor's voice. I'm sorry, there was nothing we could do. One moment I had a family, the next moment I had nothing. I held the picture close to my chest. My hands trembled, my breath was uneven. "Happy birthday to me," I whispered. My voice broke. Tears rolled down my cheeks. I wiped them quickly, but they kept coming. I stood up and walked to the window. Outside, the sun was shining. People were walking, laughing, living, but inside, my world was dark. I looked at the small cake shop across the street. A father and his little boy were inside. The boy pointed at a chocolate cake. The father smiled and nodded. The shopkeeper placed candles on the cake. I watched them, my heart aching. I used to be that boy. I turned away from the window. I could not watch anymore. I walked to the kitchen again. I opened the fridge. There was nothing special inside, just a small piece of bread and some milk. I took out the bread and sat at the table. I placed the bread on a plate. I closed my eyes and imagined it was a birthday cake. "Make a wish," I heard my mother's voice in my head. I took a deep breath. I wish I wasn't alone. But everything changed when I left home. I work in a city far away from my family. I came here for a job, hoping to build a better future, but living alone is not easy. Work keeps me busy, but at the end of the day, there is no one to talk to. No family, no friends, just an empty room. At first, my family used to call me every day, but slowly, life got busier for all of us. The calls became less frequent. The messages stopped coming. Now, even on my birthday, no one remembers. Maybe they are busy. Maybe they think I have new friends here. But the truth is I don't. Life in the city is fast. Everyone is in a hurry. Everyone has their own problems. No one has time to stop and ask, "How are you?" And so today on my birthday, I am alone.